Hello everyone, welcome back to the videos. It's wonderful to have you here again as always. So today, in this video, I'm going to be getting the exhaust done on Ethel. So I've got to give a huge shout out and thank you to Steve for hooking me up with all this nice 4-inch stainless. Without him I wouldn't be able to do this right now. I'd still have to be waiting for a little while. But yeah, thank you man, I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you man, I really appreciate it. Yeah, it means a lot. But yeah, so we got 4-inch 90s, 4-inch 45s, 4 meters of straight, a V-band and a 4-inch muffler. So my job for today is I'm going to get Ethel up on the hoist. I just had a struggle pushing the beamer out by myself. I can't get it back in, so it's going to live out there for a few days or so while I do this. I'm going to try and make this all into one video, so even if it does take me multiple days to get this done, I want to try and just group them all together into the one video so you guys get to see the full finished exhaust basically. So yeah, I'm going to go and get this up on the hoist. I'm going to get the old system off. I've got to get the dump pipe off and cut it back a little bit. And yeah, we'll hook in, make this kick-ass stainless exhaust for Ethel. Oh, before I do though, I'll chuck in a quick clip here of... actually I'll do that later. So I'll show you before and after later. I'll throw in a clip of what it sounds like before with this 3-inch exhaust, and then show you guys what it sounds like with the new one once I'm finished. So that's going to be exciting. But yeah, anyway, I got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm going to get stuck into this now, and hopefully I can get a big chunk of it done tonight. But I am not expecting to get it all done. So she's a little crooked. Might try and straighten her up a little bit, get her on the hoist, and get her up in the air and get this old junk off. Alright, so this is what she has now. So it goes 4-inch dump down to here, or it next down to 3, and then from there it's 3 all the way to the muffler, straight through 3-inch muffler, around the diff, and then out the back. So I'm going to try and keep a very similar path to this, just because like through here is going to be the easiest way to keep it tucked up. I do have to come down under the diff there, but I reckon it's probably not going to be a problem. The axle is the hardest part to get around, so what I'll do is I'll take the shock off, the spring out, I'll lift that up to about ride height, and I'll just snake it under nicely. But yeah, it's going to be 4-inch the whole way through. I'm going to take this V-band here off, and I'm going to bring it back up here a bit further, so that way I can tuck it up a bit nicer as well. And then yeah, from there she'll get a nice stainless 4-inch exhaust. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this junk ripped off, and then from there I'll get the dump pipe off because I need to trim this back. I'll trim that back, and then we'll start building the exhaust.
traveling the mountains just to find the loudest tears. We sat down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my funland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Alright, well that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. It's all tacked together now. It's got a hanger on it back here. It's pretty well solid. I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I could take this off now actually. Sweet. Yeah, that's going to be it from me tonight. I'm not going to do any more on it tomorrow either. I'm not sure when I'm going to get time now to come back and get some more done on it, but for the most part it's all tacked together. I've got the muffler on. I now just need to snake my way up to the exit. This can all be finished welded now. And go through, clean it off, pull it off, sit it on the bench, finish weld each weld. But I'm pretty happy with it. I got it tucked up as high as I can get it. Well, I shouldn't say as high as I can get it. I can get it up a little bit higher here, but it's still tucked up much higher than what it ever has been. And then I can't really do any more here because of the tail shaft center bearing. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. It's turned out really nice. Can't really touch on anything along here. It does get a little close, like here and up the front there, at the back here, just before it's got a snake away out the back. But yeah, I reckon I'll get it looking pretty nice. What I might do is I might drop the car down on the ground, just see how it is for ground clearance, especially back here, and also get a good look at how this CV rides when it's on the ground, so I can work my way around it. That way I can pop the spring out, push the arm up to about right height, and then sort of make my way back there. But yeah, it's coming out nice. I'm excited to hear how it sounds. Huge thank you again, Steve. I mean, I couldn't have done this without you. But yeah, anyway, it's like, what is the time? It's like 9:30 at night. It's like 9:30 at night. I haven't had dinner yet. I still have to have a shower and get ready for bed, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'll see you guys when I get some more done on this. So, hello everyone, back out here again, working on this jump today. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to quickly lower the car down and have a look at the back here at things like where I got space, where I got room, where I can fit some stuff. And I'll take it back up and keep going on this. I want to try and get this section made today so that maybe I can take it off and finish weld this section, and then I can remove the rest of it and finish weld all it another day. Here's mine. Sit. Right. was wrong. I'll leave it for today. That's pretty much it done now, besides having to go through and weld every single one of those joins. That's going to be a good week's worth of work for me. Yeah, it's going to be about a week's worth of work to go through and weld every single one of these joins up. Like there's 5 welds right here, and it's 4-inch perimeter, so actually the perimeter is more than 4 inch, but 4-inch diameter. The circumference is massive, so it's going to take me a fair while to get through all of that. But you'll probably see a time lapse of that in just a moment. So yeah, anyway, that's all the time I'm going to spend on it for today. And today I'll cut back when I've got this on the bench doing some welding on it. Alright, so here we have another day's passed. As you would have saw in the last clip, I managed to get this finished. So my job for today, I'm going to make a start on finish welding all of it. So I've got to weld all the welds from there all the way back down to there. I'm going to get this rear section off and start with that. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get all of them done. I've only got about an hour or so to weld on them, so I'll get it off, and then maybe tomorrow or something I'll get this piece off and make a start on it, if I can manage to get all of them done. Sit back, buckle up and prepare for a welding time lapse. First things first, actually, alright, first things first, I gotta get this piece of pipe off.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home? I'd put everything I'd had into getting you back. I was only 17, and you were the air I breathed. I walked across a burning bridge for you, for you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Is it not enough that I played with my heart once, twice? If I'm blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Were you worth the price I paid? Your ransom. I tried to find a way to justify missing the signs I knew. My hands were tied the moment we met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sick release, a hostage on a silver plate to you, to you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Is it not enough that I
Alright, when you're making your hectic 4-inch stainless steel exhaust that you can easily fit a 1.25 litre Coke bottle into, and probably half your arm, not probably, and half your arm, or all your arm, it's essential that you snap your bandsaw blade on your Chinesian bandsaw, thus rendering it useless halfway through your exhaust fabrication job, only to go to the shop or supplier to get another one to find out that there is no more because, well, China.
Dragging us down, we hang on so we don't drown. I feel like you're falling apart without you.
Alright, well that's it. I got it finished. I had a lot of trouble with that V-band at the back. My tip has moved over so it's not center in the cutout, but I can't wait anymore. I want to hear what it sounds like. So before it goes and gets too late, I'm gonna start it up quickly and we'll hear what it sounds like, and then tomorrow I'll come back, put it up on the hoist, and I'll give you guys an overview of the old one, the new one, and I'll probably do a before and after clip right now. But first, yeah, I gotta start it up. I want to hear what it sounds like. I want to know how loud it's going to be. I hope it's not too loud. Alright, well, that's fucking loud. That is way too loud. I might have to put another muffler in it, but hang on. So that's way too loud. Even with my microphone turned down, it was still pegging out the sound bars on the camera. So it's about twice as loud as what it was. It basically sounds like what it sounds like when I unhook it at the dump. It's just a little bit more throatier. Not as loud as at the dump, but not much different. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but that's where I'm going to end it for today. I'll come back at you guys tomorrow. I'll give you guys a full overview of the system and the old system versus the new system. And I should have done a noise comparison just then, or sound comparison. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it a night tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I come back. Alright. So, yeah, this is where I'm going to end this video, guys. I'm happy with the way it's turned out, for the most part. It's now 4" the whole way out. It's bloody loud. The camera doesn't really pick it up properly, so what I'm going to do is I'll use a bit of editing wizardry, and what I'll do is I'll play a small clip of what it used to be now, and this is without me turning the volume down or messing with the microphone. This is basically raw sound for what the microphone's picking up, raw levels. And then I'll play it again now with the new system, the same thing again, just not messing with any of the sound levels, and full noise that the microphone's picking up basically. It's basically twice as loud as what it used to be. You can feel it in your stomach. There's probably a lot of echoing going on here in the shed. So I'm going to take it out for a drive and see what it's like out on the street before I go making any sort of rash decisions just yet. If it is louder than what I'd like it to be, which I suspect it's probably going to be, in this rear section here, I can add in another hot dog or muffler or something and try and quieten it down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it looks. I think this tip has turned out sick. I do wish it was a little more center. Like when I had it all tacked up, it was a little more centered in the cutout. And once I've welded it all, it's obviously heated up and shifted over. I don't understand why. I did my best to get the cuts and everything to fit up perfect. I spent a lot of time doing that to try and keep this from happening, but it's happened anyway, so I don't know. I don't understand it, but I really couldn't care right now. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way it looks. I'm happy with the way it sounds. It's just a little loud for my liking. I'd like to try and bring it down a couple of decibels. But yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to Steve again. Thank you very much, man. You are a legend amongst men. I really appreciate the help that you've done helping me out to get this done. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead quickly, and while I'm in here, just pop this intercooler piping off, have a quick look at that, and just make sure that it's not full of oil again. And yeah, so it's a big improvement over the old system. So if you can see the old system, it's all just basically 3-inch steel. I think there's probably a couple of small pieces of stainless mixed in there with it. But yeah, it's ugly looking. It didn't flow very well. It had that straight through muffler in it, which sort of helped its performance, but yeah, it wasn't really anything special. I welded it probably 5 years ago, back when I was still like really I don't know what's the word, just like rookie, really rookie level at welding. I did it with a MIG, blew a lot of holes in it. But yeah, this one's turned out really nice. I'm really happy with like 90% of the welds on it. They're no show quality like welding.com show us your pretty stainless welds type of thing, but they're all nice, they're all uniform. Yeah, I mean, some of the best welding that I've ever done. I just wish I had a nice Pyrex cup to try and get a bit of coloration in it, but it is what it is. They're going to do the job, that's the important bit. But yeah, it doesn't rub anywhere. It does get a little close back here at the tail shaft on this muffler, and if you really shove it over there, you can get it to touch. But it'll be right. And again, back here, you can get it to touch the bumper a little bit. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in this video, guys. I don't know, I've gone and filled up, I've got nearly, this entire filming process has been about a week, and I've probably got, I filled up one 28 gig SD card and a 64, so I've nearly got 200 gigs worth of footage of me making this system. So I think rather than have 1 hour long special, I'll split it up into 2 videos. They're probably going to end up about half an hour long each. So yeah, hopefully you guys are down for that, but I will release them one day after the other, so you don't really have to wait too long. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it comes out. Hopefully I'll see an improvement in response. Also finding out that my intercooler is also a pretty big restriction, I'm fairly certain. So yeah, that's going to have to go and get changed as well. So it's only a little baby intercooler core. It's only like 450 by 300 by 76. So I'm going to have to step it up to 100mm thick, and I'll probably do 600mm wide, as they flow far better CFM wise. So I think the exhaust with that and the throttle body should really dial in this setup and maximize the most out of this turbo that I can. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble on. I want to thank you all for watching. Leave a like, throw a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think of the new system. Tell me what you think of how it sounds. I think it sounds fantastic. I think it's just going to attract too much unwanted attention, so I'm probably going to do something about it. But yeah, that's about all I've got in this video. Thank you all for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, either back on the BMAG W or starting on this next build, depending on how things go on the weekend. So yeah. Anyway, I might try and make a video of me taking this out for a quick drive. Go and take it, see how it sounds. If I do, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Fuck, that's loud. Every time. I don't know.